There's a lot going on in Massachusetts right now. Lots of little birds flying around, tweeting this and that and the other thing. And I'm here to bring it all to light and to talk about the latest in the Karen Reed case and, well, perhaps beyond. Stay tuned because we are here together. Welcome, my darlings. It is November 19th of 2025. It's Wednesday, and I thought I would just do a little reading for you based on everything that is going on. My goodness, the court systems are going to be very busy for the holidays. My. Well, these little birds that have been flying around the House of the Defendants. Sounds like almost McDonald's, clownish, doesn't it? Well, yes, it does. So here we are, my darlings. I've got some decks out, and we have the fire, we have the tarot, we have the Kipper, and hold on, hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. We now have in the court the Crime and Shadow deck from the House of Zelda. I will be reading from those, yes, hot off the press and probably not even dry, but I can't help myself. Because remember how many times I've said, I don't have a deck that will go down and deep like I need? Well, I made one. And no, it won't be for sale, but I hope you enjoy it. So let's get started, my darlings. I'm going to lay those cards out first because that's going to set the center that's going on. Now, let me tell you this before I get into this. Karen Reed has filed this beautiful, 42 pages, 46 pages, basically of a timeline. She submitted a timeline to the court. Now, Friday, it's going to be decided. Can she attach this, for lack of better terms, because I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a doctor. I'm a tarot profile, yes, and a profiler, and I'm a card reader. And I'm here to check the energies as to which way this is going. And the judge is going to make that decision on Friday, hopefully. But the way this reads, he may need a little time. And I think he's going to be a little shocked. But I'm so glad that Karen is bringing this. Now, the other thing is there was the announcement of the House of Defendants announcing that they were going to be suing Karen and Aiden for witness intimidation. No, not that. Oh, they're already trying, but defamation. I have a question. How can you defame? Okay, never mind. So that, and now there's a little birdie swirling around that Karina Kolakithis, is that her name? I hope I pronounced it correctly. She was the EMT that was on the stand who said that she heard Karen saying, I hit him. Well, it is this little birdie who's basically saying that she wants to sue Jennifer McCabe for witness intimidation. The courts, my goodness, it's dogs and cats sleeping together. It's getting pretty biblical. And all jokes aside, you see how they all start turning on each other. And don't think that the courts don't notice this. They certainly do. So let's put out this Crime and Shadow card. We're asking now about what's happening. There's our first one, drops out. What's happening now in this plethora of lawsuits from the House defendants? Oh my goodness, could they not have the McHouse? We'll just call them the McHouse, the Bad Actors Guild. And remember a couple of days ago I said Higgy, he's got the keys. I think there's some keys to some lost evidence somewhere and them discovery. And of course, he has announced that he would also be joining a lawsuit for defamation. I don't know how that's going to work, because you see, I see many people, many creators pointing the finger directly at him and using the K word, but it's called intimidation. They got to come out and do something. That's what they feel. Here we are. Okay, so we've got some energy now in the Crime and Shadow edition. And let me know what you see in the cloth. Oh, this looks like a doggy right here. Chloe, is that you, Angel? Okay. Couple more turns and then there we go. And we'll turn that one in a minute. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. They're a little stiff yet, and I need to trim them a little bit more, but they're all going to be good. Let me see. I'm going to move this here and here. No, I don't have writing on them because I think they're going to lend some interpretation. What did I just say about Higgy? The key? Fear is starting to creep in. And on the bottom of the deck, look at that law enforcement star. Yes, and these are all my designs too, my darlings. Okay, we're going to put this here. And let's turn over this card. I'm excited. Are you? Oh my God, I cannot keep giggling because this just tells the story, and let me help you by learning. You see, there is a table and a chair and someone who's hung their coat over the back of the chair. You can just say it's the middle of the night. They are deciding what they want to do. They have pen and paper on the table and maybe even a little snack because this is going to take them a while. They have a curtain pulled back because regardless of anything, they're still a little paranoid. Who's coming, when, and where? As if you saw the ice cream truck pulling up in front, that you could do anything about it. You can't hide. You can't run. I guess you just want to know what's coming, and they won't. This is that time where you sit down and you put a pencil to it. What now? Should I call the lawyer? Should I turn myself in? What would happen if I do? This is the card of trying to map out the future when you're involved in such crime activities. Now look at this. Many of them think that they have still gotten away with the crime of John O'Keefe. They ran out through the night. They felt that their identity was cloaked. They don't feel that they have to be concerned. Ah, but yes, they do, because justice is coming. You can't get far. You can run, but you can't hide. And here we come to this card, in which now it's almost as though it's a close-up of this one. Did you notice? And now you get right down to it. What do you write? What do you say? Most of the correspondence has been found out. Most of confessions, sloppiness, not hiding communication has come out. It's amazing, isn't it? And now next in line, the deed has been done. The person who is cloaked and thinking that they got away with it is almost forced on a daily basis, 24/7, to remember the task that they did. This is in remembrance. This is facing what is coming. This is facing things, and it gives me an eerie perspective. They're all facing this. Now they're all being haunted by this. Law enforcement is now starting to take a turn. Perhaps breathe down their necks. All of this is going to start costing them copious amounts of money as defendants, as people who are filing. They do not have an overabundance of funds. But now we come to this person who really feels that they got away with it. And my question is this. What about the FBI guy that Higgy went to the kiosk and they scrubbed his phone? Might as well just say that. I'm going to say that, in my opinion. What about him? Why has he not faced anything, or has he? Have we heard about that? Why is Higgy allowed to go there and we don't hear a thing? That doesn't come up. What is happening with that agent? There are many, many clues there, and you see the messages that have been so-called hidden and locked away. But there's a key to this evidence, and it will be opening. And the moment that it does, look out. And not only that, as of today, Auntie Bev has basically said she is releasing the sidebars. It's going to take days to read through those sidebars. I'm here for it, aren't you? But now in the end, no matter what part any of the McHouse McDefendants have played in this scenario, justice is coming. You see, there has to be a balance. Life is a balance. That's why we have black, white, yin, yang, left, right. Because if anything is out of balance, we feel it. This particular case, the Karen Reed case, justice, especially for John, is totally out of balance. And the only cure is to hold someone responsible that thinks that they got away with it. And this person will show up again, I can tell you this right now. They will show up again. So let's get out our Kipper deck. Let's see what we can build on this. Let me know if you like the crime cards. Oh, they get darker. They get darker. But I think this is dark enough because it gives you that eerie solitude that each one of them, and even though they may be living in the same house, living together, eating together, sleeping together, each one is going through that eerie solitude of those few hours in the wee morning of January 29, 2022, where someone hid the body from view of Officer John O'Keefe. And I think in the end, people are going to start figuring that out. You know, isn't it, to me, look at this. Unexpected income. Yes, unexpected income. Incoming court filings. But they're expecting to be getting money from somewhere, somehow, and that is from Karen, and I don't know why they think that. But it's very true. We're going to put this over here for a second. We have a false person here. The number 8 is infinite. Now, the number 8 can correlate to the number 8 of the strength card in the tarot, which is the lion. and an infinite amount of strength. And I'm going to tell you something. Don't second guess JM, because what I want to tell you and what you will see is that these people, some of them, and she will come out like a barracuda because pressure when she is backed into this corner. Will she save her own soul and throw everybody under the bus? Will she save her own soul for her kids? Yes. Yes. She would do that. So the others should be very concerned because there are too many people that know the details of what happened that fateful morning. And I would be very concerned if I were one of those players, because even though we know Proctor has been a throwaway, so is Higgy Baby. And the tide of this battle is about to turn. I knew this week was going to be explosive and things were going to be coming out. Just wait. And we can attribute this to the Mercury retrograde. That will be over November the 29th. Another 10 days. And then we go into a shadow period and then it's over. And you wait. You think that it's eventful now. Just wait. My darlings, just wait. We will all be getting the Christmas gifts of knowledge. The main female here is Karen Reed. And what she had to endure. And I got to tell you, I heard Attorney Melanie Little read the filing. And I want you to know that my blood just ran cold. Seeing that timeline, and I want you to know, in order to file that, and for those of you who are out of the country, who aren't able to get the daily dose, right? In order for someone to file something like that, that means they already have the details. They already have the receipts, and they already have the evidence. Because you just can't accuse someone and point the finger without having a little arsenal back here, you see? So, the main female, Karen. And look, this right here, ugh, oh my. Number 2, a partnership with Jonathan O'Keefe. Jonathan O'Keefe. This coffin, we know what that represents. And the lilies, we know what that represents as well. And that is usually what is sent at a funeral. Other than that, incarnations. It kind of gets to me a little bit that this coffin is on this card. And the numerology behind this is a 10. 1 plus 9 is 10. It reduces to a number 1. It means it's a brand new beginning. It's a new path. That it's a new way for Officer John to get justice. Oh, he's going to get justice. And you know what I've been saying? Our friends, Agent Obligadas, have never left. They're there. They're never left. And word on the street says that, well, they have pulled up the ice cream truck and they're trying to talk with this chick again. You see the fire behind there? You see someone wearing a mask and carrying on that legacy of lying? That's my opinion now. Now let's go to this card. Amazingly enough, it comes out with the key to evidence and communication and shedding a light on things and burning the midnight candle. That's what this is. Trying to work things out. Trying to make all the pieces of the puzzle fit in their narrative. So we, concerned citizens, believe the trash they're putting in front of us. This number 33, I've always said that this is, in my opinion, representing D.A. Morrissey. 33 is a master number. 33 is a number that you don't divide, that you don't reduce. And it's one of those master illuminator architect. It means that you feel that there is a legal path. And believe me, there are those who are higher than this guy who is approving everything that's going down, turning a blind eye. But oh yeah, he is concerned. He is concerned because he knows what's up. He knows what's up. This unexpected income. I've always said that they're going to be expecting these legal fees to be coming from the cosmic unknown because they are who they are. But I also feel that they're expecting to get some type to rattle the chain of Karen and ruin her financially. I got news for you all if you're listening. She's already ruined financially, but she has the world behind her. And we will continue to fund her if she needs fundraisers. And she most likely may. But this 2 and 7 is a 9. And the 2 and 7, 9 number is all about that last hurrah. The last part before you get to the number 10, and what you've got to reduce, and it comes back to number 1, which means start over on a new path. So we are right here in this number 9, and this is a number 9 year. 2025 is number 9, 2026 we start new because it adds up to 10, and that is the new path. Burning the midnight oil and putting a pen to it, and law enforcement is working night and day to, you see how some of these scenes look the same? I did that on purpose because no matter what we do in life, the sun and the moon shines on us, no matter where we go, no matter what we do, and no matter what we do. Let's put out a couple little tarot. Regret, number 5. There we go. Look at this. I've always said this is going to come to a time in which, I'm going to put this here so you can all see this, maybe for right now. Zelda, you need to manifest a bigger table. I know. Zelda, you need to manifest a camera that will encompass. I know, but then you can't really see things. This regret, the fact that it falls on this person, the false person who feels that had us all snowed, no pun intended. This regret, but anxiety and guilt, retrograde fashion, my camera just shut off and here I am talking. All right, so back to this, the regret, and I don't think that they have regret of what they've done. I think they just have regret of they just got caught. I can say that. That's my opinion. But we have this 8, and here we are now again with another 8. We have the 8 of Wands. It's fire. It's a fire element, and it's going to come quickly. Open doors, opportunity, and I think they're getting a little creative there at the McHouse. But it's going to come swiftly. It may have already done that. Now comes the time when they are bothered. And each one, sleepless nights. What do we do? We have looming court cases. What do we do? Because you and I both know, darling, if you're watching this, they don't have the support like Karen Reed and Aidan Carney. They don't have that group of people that will send to give, send, go for whatever reason. That ends it right there. So now watch this. The infighting will start to ensue, and it already will if this Karina is suing. Don't know yet, not a fact, it's the little Bernie, but if she decides to sue Jennifer McCabe, the infighting will start to happen. All these people who decided that they wanted to work together. Do you remember that interview where Brian Albert said, oh, you would have to have 30 people on this? No, there would just have to be 30 people who believed the narrative. And they did. And now, as they say, it always comes home to roost. Let's, last and not least, well. I'm going to turn this around so you can see it. This is a card of investing, and not only time, but of money. And these court costs, as we know, are money. But here's a card. This is all about big secrets, hiding things, trying to bring things to the light. Thank goodness for Mercury retrograde, because it takes that is hidden and brings it to the surface, and we're seeing that now. Let's get one more card, because I don't know about you, I kind of like the Crime and Shadow deck. Let me know how you feel about that deck, will you? I kind of like this deck, and I got to do a little bit more on it, but I couldn't wait to use it. And look at this, oh my. And at the bottom, you saw me shuffle. You saw me shuffle, and the same card comes out. So that tells me it's a confirmation that law enforcement is on the heels of all of this. But what is this? It is a woman. Kind of gives me the creeps, doesn't it? That's what the idea is. There's a woman looking, but she sees someone lurking in the shadows, pulling back the curtain. Could it be truth? Or could it be something that is hidden? This is what they are facing right now. Trying to function, trying to shed some light on things, but everywhere they turn, they feel someone's watching. And you know what, my darlings? I think they are. Thanks so much for watching. That's all I have for you today, my darlings. Please do me a favor, like and subscribe, and be here with me Saturday night. We're going to do some EVPs at 7 p.m. Eastern. And we'll probably ask John a few more questions now that we have a lot of this. So be there, bring your snacks, bring your blanket, and we're going to do what we can to get some more information. And we're going to talk about it. Thanks so much for being here. Much love. I love you. I appreciate you, and thanks for the support. Bye for now.